right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is time for another review of another tactile knife from TraditionalPocketKnives.com. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy Powder, Toastman, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started right here on the KnivesFAST channel, guys. This one comes by way of Traditional Pocket Knives through the Lefty EDC pass-around group, and that's why we get to look at it. Now, this one is the Rockwall thumb stud. Wow, focus, there we go, from Tactile, but this is the TraditionalPocketKnives.com jigged titanium in MagnaCut and DLC. And you can also see here, I didn't show this on the Bear when I reviewed it, but this is your tactile card with your hardness, which is 61, and all of, there you go, MagnaCut, and all the information about that particular knife. So really, really cool. Now, this is a Rockwall, so this is going to be a liner lock with a pocket clip. I do have a loop over pocket clip that sits all the way at the top and loops over so you don't have any screws down in here, which is really nice. It is not reversible, as you can see. You do have this same jigging pattern and the same DLC as we saw on the Bear. You do have nice little fluting here below the bolster, and just cool. Same kind of milling as always on the pivot, and you have this DLC coating, which again is kind of not slick. It's definitely smooth, but it definitely has a little bit of grip to it. Very nice. Chamfered off really well, but flat scales. Most of the knife is down inside, which is cool. And there's your thumb studs right there, which are cut out very nicely. And guys, this is one that you're going to just love the action on. I can't middle finger flick it. I didn't know if I could or not. But you have kind of the same access there. But just like the CGRB RIA or the CRKT CEO, but in a much better package here, you can just bam, and this just goes. Good luck. I'm trying to really do it light to see if I can fail it. No. Detent is fantastic on these. Not coming out. Just popping right out. Drops, whoa, tried to take my thumb out there. Drops really well. Let's do, wow, I did it again. Man, if I start bleeding, guys, that's why I did knock myself on the first one there. That's wonderful. Good job. I'm not bleeding, though. That's good. So, yeah, just be careful because it does drop. Very, very much so. And I'm just a complete goofball. Now, you have this really nice, really cool drop point blade. Guys, I'm sorry when I have the issues with the focus. I'm trying. I have moved my lighting around 23 times to try to fix that. And, yeah, it just comes down to I got too much stuff on the table back here, and it tries to focus on that, so I apologize. Maybe at some point I'm just going to have to remove some of that. As much as I want Ren and Stimpy and everybody to be in the shot, it really wants to focus on them and that truck and everything else. So that's what's happening. But there you go, DLC coated. And you have this great swedge up here on this drop point blade. Again, decent plunge grind there. Shouldn't have an issue for quite some time. It does say MagnaCut right there, if you can see that. Get the focus. MagnaCut. And then on this side, it says Tactile right there. But that's all your, all they have on there. Not a big deal. And I have a better piece of cardboard this time. Just, again, you have a very thin blade. Not quite as thin as the Bear, but pretty thin. And, man, just absolutely annihilates what am I doing? I just cut this before I came on camera, and I had no problem whatsoever. So, guys, I think I'm camera shy or something. Because this was, there we go. See? So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if it's the angle, but trust me, I mean, I've cut paper with this again. Nice sticky edge. Maybe I need new cardboard. Maybe this cardboard is defective. I think I'm defective, because there you go. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's just me. I'm defective, guys. But you knew that already if you've been watching the channel for any period of time. Holy crap, I'm going to stop doing cutting on camera. But there you go. It is definitely a cutter. Please don't criticize the knife, that is me. And somebody's going to say something in the comments. That is definitely me, guys. This is very sharp blade, so I apologize for my ineptitude there. Now, you do have some jimping here. You don't have a place to really choke up. You can kind of come up here if you want. Just stay back, obviously. But for me, the grip is right there. You get locked in. You've got a great spot with jimping right there on the spine. You do feel the clip. And matter of fact, let's talk about that. There you go. You do get a little bit there on the back of that clip, and that happens on a lot of knives, but in this case, because it's shorter on me, it's really digging in there. Do I call it a hot spot? If you're really bearing down on this for a long period of time, I would say yes. That is a hot spot. If you're just using it for basic EDC tasks, like trying to cut that cardboard like an idiot, like me, no, it's not a hot spot. You feel it. But if you're really bearing down, it's going to be a hot spot for you, in my opinion. And mostly because of where it's located. If it were down more centered, I think it wouldn't be an issue at all. Just my opinion. Now, your lock bar access is decent. By the way, your lockup is about a 40. And your lock bar access, you don't have a big cutout like I usually like. It's kind of straight through, but it sticks up just a little bit right there with that serrated teeth. Again, in this case, those don't bother me. In some cases, they bother me. The lock bar moves really easily. So it's not a big, now I'm getting all skittish since it hammered my thumb there. I don't want to do that again. Gee whiz. So yeah, but it moves fairly easily. Do I wish there was a little more access? Yes. But it's not bad. It really isn't. It's just not as good as it could be. Again, ergonomically, very nice. Blade play, nope. No lock rock, no blade play. And for such a thin knife, you don't feel a lot of flex or a lot of, funny feeling to it. It feels very solid. Now, these are available. Oh, wait, I almost forgot to do the comparison. At TPK, traditionalpocketknives.com, and you can use my link that will be in the description. You can't get a discount on these, but you can definitely get, you can help the channel with your purchase by using my link. And yeah, definitely, if that happens, I will turn that around to help the channel to buy knives and to review them and give away. So there you go. There you can see it's a lot smaller than the Rat 1 and a little bit smaller than the Rat 2. Pretty much the same length as the Bear there, as you can see. All right, and let's go through our lovely specs. And guys, these are available as we speak on TPK. Now, the DLC version like this is $429 with the jigged titanium exclusive, and the gray titanium Jigti version is $329. Those links will be down below. And in this particular case, you have a 4-inch close length, a 7-inch, 4-inch close. Oh yeah, 7 inches overall. Wow, 7 inches overall. I am losing it. And of course, black jig titanium. It's a clip point. Got the MagnaCut steel, 3-inch blade length, 2.84-inch cutting edge, 61 HRC as we saw. Titanium T8 hardware, and 2.54 ounces, made right here in the U.S. at Tactile Knife Company in Dallas, Texas. So really, really cool knife. I have handled a Rockwall before at Blade Show and really enjoyed it. I haven't purchased one myself, but it's really cool to check this one out. So thank you again, Austin and Kevin, for letting me check it out. And there you go, guys. That's your review of the Tactile Knives DLC coated Jig Titanium traditionalpocketknives.com exclusive. Check it out at the link below. So thank you. Please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and thank you so much for watching the Fumble Fingers crazy person called the KnivesFAST channel.